after last game, because we are still in the early stage in the season, we focus on the analysis also of what happened in the game, because even though we were happy with the 3 points and the win, of course there are areas for improvement still, and this is what we have been focusing more across the week. I think people is going to see a very energetic and intense Oulu. Also because this is what the game will ask for from our players, because of the characteristics that the opponent will bring to the game as well. A little bit more physical game, probably compared to some others or to the last one against Scoops. But I feel that the team is in a good mood, in a good situation for this challenge. It's a quite traditional big challenge for Oulu. I think the biggest challenge for us in tomorrow's game is how can we cope with the characteristics of this opponent, because they are probably the opposite of our football. The way we play brings something to the game that it's probably on the opposite side of what VPS brings to the game. So if we are football, they are our anti-football, or if they are football, we are their anti-football, in a way. So it's quite extreme, different ways of approaching the game. I think last season showed that both with some relative success. So there is no ideal way to play, but tomorrow we are facing again a big challenge, because how can we cope with their physicality, with their man orientations when they are defending, but very good in the pressing moments. They are very good in the pressing moments. How can we cope with this still with our possession game? It's the biggest question we have. Of course, we have been preparing ourselves, and we feel we are ready for it, but tomorrow's game will show if we really are.
It was a really quick turnaround, because I was on holiday in Tenerife, and then I got the call from my agent saying that Oulu was interested, and then within literally 2 or 3 days I'd signed for the club, and I was on my way to Oulu, but I've absolutely loved it. It's been really good. All the lads have really helped me settle in. I've really enjoyed the trainings. The manager's been great as well. And my girlfriend and my dog arrived last week, so now we're all here kind of living it up, so really enjoying it. Obviously I've only played 3 games so far, but it feels quite similar in terms of level compared to the Superettan that I played in Sweden. Some really good players that I've seen so far. They're very organised teams. So it's quite similar, but obviously there's the season. The league season doesn't start for a couple of months, so I'll be able to tell you a little bit more then. I think 3 points is the most important thing. We've started really well in this competition. Obviously we've drawn 1 and then 1 last week, which was a really good win and good performance. So I think we need to kind of go into this game tomorrow believing that we're going to win. I know obviously from last year it was a bit of a bogey team, but hopefully we can put that right this season starting from tomorrow. I think the most important thing is work hard for each other. I think that if we work hard, win tackles, win duels, fight for each other on the pitch, then I think that the individual quality that we've got as a team and as individual players, I think that'll carry us through. And I think that if we stick to the game plan and follow those kind of basic fundamentals, we'll come out on top.